Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you the best hardware ID spoofer to permanently fix a hardware ban in Fortnite. And alongside this, I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step tutorial of how to use the hardware ID spoofer. I'm going to be showing you first how to set up your PC to be ready to be spoofed, and then I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the actual spoofer itself. So I highly recommend that you guys stick around and watch all the way until the end so that you know how to get unbanned. Now before I start real quick, I just want to let you guys know what a hardware ID spoofer actually is. So if you didn't know already, a hardware ID spoofer is basically an advanced software that changes your computer hardware serials. These will be serial numbers like your motherboard, disk drive, and CPU, and you do this to bypass hardware restrictions on games like Fortnite, Valorant, and Rust. Now this video is mainly focused on Fortnite, but this will work for any game. But on Fortnite, if you are hardware banned, then this is the error message that you'll be seeing when you're trying to load into a game. Now I know you guys just want to get unbanned, so I'm going to be getting into the tutorial right now. Alright guys, the first thing that you want to do is come into the bottom left of your screen here and click the Windows icon. From there, go into the settings and then click on privacy. And you want to make sure that all of these options here are unticked. Now if you're on Windows 11, you want to do the exact same thing and come into settings. And if you can't find this privacy option here, just go into the search bar and then type privacy. From there, you should see privacy settings and it will take you to the same page. And as fast as that, your PC is now ready to be spoofed. Now the spoofer I'm using today in this video can be found in the link in the description. Once you get onto the website, you just want to scroll down and click the permanent hardware ID spoofer. And from there, you are able to purchase a one-time or unlimited use license. Now both of these will get you permanently unbanned, but if you want to keep cheating, then I recommend the unlimited use license so that you can keep getting unbanned. But once you've purchased it, you should get a license key and a loader. And I'm going to be continuing this video as if you have just purchased the product. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is download the loader and then drag it onto your desktop. From there, just open it up and you will see an application and a folder. You first just want to double click and run the application. As you can see, I'm now being prompted to put in my license key. From here, you just want to put in the license key that you were given on purchase. And once you've logged in for the first time, you can just hit remember me and your license key will come up and you can just click sign in. Alright, so now we're in the loader, you can see I have all of these options on the screen here. And if this looks complicated to you, do not worry because I'm going to be explaining what every option does and whether you will need to use it or not. So before we do anything, we just want to quickly change our seed address, and that's as easy as hitting this button right here and then clicking the tick. But now that we've done that, we can go over the actual options in the spoofer. So first off is the Ethernet spoof, and if you have this enabled, then this will spoof your MAC address. Now most games nowadays do ban your MAC address, so if you're not sure, I highly recommend just enabling it just in case. But if you are 100% sure that your game does not ban your MAC address, then you can keep this unticked. However, Fortnite does ban your MAC address, so I'm going to be enabling this feature. Now for the GPU spoof, the only game that actually bans your GPU right now is 5M. So unless you're spoofing for that game, then you are able to untick this feature. Alright, so now onto the actual spoof. As you can see on the left here, we have driver spoof, and on the right is permanent spoof. And which one you need to use really depends on your motherboard. So for example, a locked motherboard like Dell or HP will need to use the driver spoof. However, an unlocked motherboard like mine, Gigabyte, will need to use the permanent spoof. And there is no actual difference between these two spoofs, it just depends on your motherboard. And I know, of course, a lot of people are going to have no idea which one they should use. And that is why I've made a list in my tutorial book of every single motherboard and which option you should use. And if you're still not sure, head down into the link in the description and join the Discord server. From there, just make a support ticket and list which motherboard you have and ask them which option you should use. And if you're not sure what motherboard you have, as you can see, it lists it right here, so mine is Gigabyte. Now for Gigabyte, you need to use the permanent spoof, so I'm going to be using this feature. Now this does take a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to be speeding up the video. Alright guys, the spoof has just ended, and as you can see, it is actually telling me to reboot my device. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be rebooting my device, and I will just show you that my serial numbers have changed. But for you guys using the spoofer for yourselves, you should just reboot your device when it says this right here. But to check your actual serials, you just want to come into the device tab at the top here. And as you can see, it's saying spoofing has ended. To review your serials, please reopen the loader. So I'm just going to be doing that right now real quick, and then I will open this device tab again. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've just reopened the loader and I'm going to come back into the device tab. And as you can see right here, every single serial number has changed except for our GPU. And the only reason the GPU hasn't changed is since we did not GPU spoof. And basically, since every single hardware serial number is now changed on our computer, that means that you will no longer have a hardware restriction on your PC. And therefore, you'll be able to load into whatever game your hardware ID banned on and play the game fine again. Now, I really hope this video helped you guys get unbanned because I know how annoying a hardware restriction can be if you don't know what you're doing. And this tutorial right here should help get you permanently unbanned without any issues. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.